It has been 15 years since Batman Begins, the first movie of the Batman trilogy directed by the famous Christopher Nolan, who is well known for directing some other great movies like Interstellar, Inception, and Tenet, which is yet to be released later this year. Why I am making another video on this topic after so many years, even though hundreds of other such reviews and edit videos are already on YouTube? Partly because it is the greatest comic superhero movie ever incarnated in a live action film. Hashtag my opinion. And because it is not going to be the same old analysis and in-depth meaning of the movie, well, it is somewhat going to be that. Because that's the beauty of this cinema, is that everyone can dive into their own imagination and conclusions based on their character study and relatability to it. Much like most of Nolan's movies, so let's move to the point. I'm gonna give my opinion developed after multiple watches of the Dark Knight trilogy from childhood to adult life as to why I think Batman exists in our world. Now I'm not joking or hallucinating over superhero stuff like a comic nerd. I myself am not a very big superhero comic book fan, but I have great love for cinema and watching portrayal of the Batman in its best version as compared to any of the Batman films from the past gave me the motivation to give a theory which is much more surreal to our world. My love for Batman goes beyond his fancy theatricality, gadgets, Batmobile, inspired it being the most badass superhero vehicle ever, and his sore throat in a Halloween costume.
I'm Batman.
It is the emotion generated out of watching a rich orphan kid who has lost purpose in life after losing his parents, who further develops a disgust for the corrupt city Gotham, dominated by criminals and mafias, and sees it as a reason for losing his mom and dad. You know how the story goes as he becomes the Dark Knight. If you have watched the trilogy, which you most probably have, that's why you clicked on this video. Or if not, then please go and watch it. Now, what I'm intrigued most by the comic character,
The Batman.
is his take on morality. I myself have thought a lot and researched about the meaning of life and morality, so it interests me a lot. As you might know that Batman doesn't kill, because he believes that killing a criminal is not justice. It is just revenge or vengeance. As a young man, all Bruce Wayne wanted to do was find and punish his parents' murderer by killing him. As he journeyed his way to becoming Batman after living the life of a sage, a thief, and understanding the life of people less fortunate than,
Bruce Wayne, the Prince of Gotham.
he learned the hardships of life and trained to become a ninja for fighting the criminals of Gotham in the dark. He redefined justice for himself and Gotham. He believed there is good in every people, and even the most darkest of criminals have a good side to them, which has been lost inside a deep corner of themselves. He never loses hope on the people of Gotham, who live in the greatest sin city of the world. He believes he can change Gotham for good. Batman as a character portrays the best of humans. Batman is no hero. It is the way to a better mankind, and that quality exists within all of us. He is just a symbol of hope. Although nobody has ever seen him, it exists within all of us to bring out the best of us, to be willing, strong, kind, and never give up, to fight our fear and greatest of weaknesses, to become good, to become what is called a human. That is Batman, and it is everyone and everywhere, and that's what we need to bring out of ourselves. One of my favorite dialogues from the third movie of the trilogy, The Dark Knight Rises, is,
A hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hadn't ended.
it literally gives me chills every time I watch that climax scene. It sums up all of Batman. Mostly people have the idea of a superhero stronger than anyone and everyone else, which is more than a human. The more the powerful, the better the hero. This trilogy changed our take on superhero films, and for the good. It shows us the real way to be a hero, and shows us that all it takes to be a hero is a little kindness and a little goodness. Thanks guys for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and comment about what you think about Batman's existence in our world.